What's up, guys? Philip here, and I am back in the garage to take y'all along with me for this past week's worth of training, and it was a productive week, starting with a deadlift day on Tuesday. I typically do deadlifts on Wednesday, but I am working around my programming, changing it up so that I can fit a second squat day in there. So Tuesday deadlift day worked up to 510 pounds, I believe, for 3 triples and a set of 5. So this is the first triple, really working on a flat back and wrenching those lats down and trying to just move it with bad intentions, with violence. So first triple went well. Second triple, it was a little rough first rep, but was moving well. I'm trying to get all of my cues in and reset and pull the next one without taking too long in between each rep. So just kind of rapid fire, using those, techniques, those cues, setting down and, pulling the next rep. So this is my set of 5. You can see I really was trying to move quickly on rep 3, that rep, and then the next rep. I didn't do a great job of setting a flat back, and that causes you have to almost roll your thoracic spine back into lockout. So that ain't good, but I fixed it on the 5th rep. And part of the change of my programming is I am doing kind of like my back day on the same day as my deadlift, because your deadlift works your back a ton. So decided to do 2 back movements, starting with a pull-up for my vertical pull, or chin-up rather. And I just did 4 sets of 8, trying to get really good range of motion. And then I did 4 sets with my dumbbells. It was a 110-pound row, dumbbell row with a fat grip handle. It's 1.5 inches in diameter. So a little bit fatter grip, works the grip, and it fits really well in my hand, actually. So just 4 sets of that. I'm stoked to have my dumbbells back, so I've been trying to make use of them all week long. So you see just 4 sets of 8. This is the other arm, looking kind of diced there. Look at that delt. Pretty happy with that, guys. So after that, I went ahead and moved on to a chest day. Again, I got my dumbbells back, so I wanted to use them. So here I am just kind of repping out. I believe this is 110 pounds right there. 4 12.5s on each side is 110 pounds. So 125s right here. And this is the first time that I have done 2 sets of 8 on this. This is the second set that I did. I did another one before this one. Misgrooved the crap out of the 6th rep, but still finished it out somehow. Took a little bit of rest and then did this set. So see, that rep was a little tough, but we finished it out. 2 sets of 8 with the 125s. Oh, excuse me. I'll take that. So very, very good work on that. After that, I just bumped down to 110s again and did them feet up for 8 pause reps. And I'm really happy with how dumbbell presses and chest stuff is feeling as a whole. I actually had my 1-year checkup for my pec on Friday, and everything is going according to plan. I'm pretty much released for good. No more checkups. Hallelujah. So just finishing this last set of the 110s up. I actually did 2 of those and then moved on. And now moving on to the first squat day, I actually did this one on Thursday. And this is a difference in my programming. I threw in a second squat day just to work the technique more, get more opportunities to get some reps and try to feel out the technique. And so I've moved the bar up yet again on my back, and more resting in the cradle, if you will, on the rear delts. And I have moved my stance in a little bit, trying to really engage my adductors and my glutes. So you see I'm pause repping this. This is 405. It was a top triple. And so I feel a lot better with my stance narrow than wide. I guess I shouldn't say a lot better, but it just feels like I can really get my knees in line with my feet better when I have my stance a little bit more narrow. So I don't see as much valgus knee collapse when I do have my stance in a little bit. So after that, I went ahead and tried these out. This is just 110 pounds on the dumbbell. I left it on there after I got done with my pressing yesterday. And I did this for 4 sets of like 15, I think, just throwing some glute bridges in, trying to really get some posterior chain work in here. Try to strengthen up that low bar position. So seemed like a good accessory to do on the day. Now, after that, moving on, this was a Friday pressing day. Actually, I'm totally lying. This was a Saturday pressing day. I did back on Friday. So didn't put that in the video, but it happened. Don't worry, it did. And this is my Saturday pressing day. Just went with a normal barbell bench press. Wanted to get this for 4. Yep, 320 for 4 was on the docket. I've done 315 for 4 a couple times, and I've actually hit 320 for 4 in the public gym, the commercial gym. But on this day, it just wasn't there. I didn't feel super great on this day, so got stuck on the 4th rep. That is okay. I went ahead and bumped it up to 325 and then hit that for a triple. So that still is a 5-pound triple PR, post-op PR that is. So I was happy with that. That kind of salvaged it a little bit. And then after that, I went down to 285, which is what is on here now. And I did this for a set of 8 paused, which is also a very, very good set for me. I'm very happy with this one. Probably even happier than I was for the 325 for 3. So this moved pretty well. Just working through there, was feeling very explosive off the chest, and I didn't realize until I watched this video how wide my grip is and also how long my arms look. I mean, even with that really wide grip, I still have to take it down, a mile to get to my chest. So that makes me even more proud of my pressing ability because, man, the concentric and eccentric, well, ask Basement Brandon. He knows those long arms, they can be a gift and a curse. But after that, I went ahead and did some weighted dips. This was just my top set with an extra 90 pounds. That was 6 reps on that. And then I finished up with 3 or 4 sets, I think 3 sets actually, of 20 on these just dumbbell kickbacks or kickbacks rollbacks. And so, yeah, just taking the 35s for a little ride. And trying to get a little bit more tricep work because my lockout is definitely my weak point of my bench. Getting it off my chest is not the problem at all. It flies off my chest. It's just that follow through and that lockout. So just decided to do a little tricep work. And now this is the squat day that I just did today. I moved it up yet again on my back. And you will notice, hopefully on these, that I'm able to keep my elbows tucked down much more. They are staying more in line with my torso, and I definitely could tell that even though the bar was a little higher on my back, that elbow angle was helping me stay more upright. I didn't feel myself getting pitched forward as much. So first set, and I actually moved my feet out for this first set, and I included it in here to show y'all the valgus knee collapse. When my stance is out wider, it's harder for me to keep my knees in line with my toes, and so I definitely collapse some there and have that leak. So first set of 410 for 3 done, but then moved the stance in just a little bit for the second set. You can see it's a little better there. I'm not collapsing quite as much. And again, the elbows are staying down much better. I'm not good morning squatting as much with this. From what I've read, it's okay if your butt rises just a little bit. That's just kind of the name of the game with low bar squatting. It's just you don't want your torso to basically be parallel to the floor. So you can see butt kicked up a little bit more on that one. This is set 3. And I wasn't as happy with the depth on this set. I thought that it could have been a little bit better, but the other sets looked okay to me. So Set 3. Done. And I'm definitely liking this. I'm going to give a shout out to my guy Charlie Wiedner. He's been helping me a lot with my squat, just, what he notices. He's a very, very strong, very accomplished lifter, so I try to listen when he tells me to correct something. So I have been enacting some of those changes, and I definitely can tell they have made a difference here. This is my last set of 410. You see I got a little pause rep on that last one, and my butt still didn't raise that much. I was able to keep my position much better. So very happy with that. Going to continue to push that form and see where we can get. Now, after that, I went ahead and just did some sets of quads and hamstrings. My hips and posterior chain were fried at that point. So worked up to 2 sets of 4 plates on quads and 2 sets of 4 plates on hamstrings. So I'm showing you the quads here, and the wheels are looking pretty good. Pretty happy with that. And then these are the hamstrings. So went ahead and knocked these out, and then did some calves and some abs. Also did abs like all throughout the week, pretty much every day, but I didn't film any of that. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you enjoyed the lifting, the footage, and drop a comment down in the comment section below. I love you guys as always, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.